Hello, Chris speaking. Yeah. What? How do you get stuck in the soccer net? Yeah. I can get there. Can you just text me the address? That'd be great. All right, thank you. I'll see you soon. Bye. Bizarre. You know, rescue pelicans, penguins, ducks, all sorts of things. Never had to go and rescue a black swan in the middle of suburbia. Quite strange, but there you go.
Chris has been called out to a northern Sydney suburb for a wildlife emergency.
Hey, Chris, how are you?
You're Shelley, right?
Yeah.
How are you?
Thanks so much for coming. Yeah,
That's
we're just a bit worried. We've got this swan that came into our back garden this morning. So the kids were really excited because they obviously wanted to pat the swan, but we realised that there was something really wrong with it because it couldn't really walk very well. The poor little thing actually got himself caught in the soccer net and got his whole head and neck caught through one of the squares.
Hey, mate.
We could actually pick him up. We actually was cuddling him this morning because he was so scared and...
All right, let's go and shine. All right.
Shelley and her family have done a great job in rescuing the swan, but my worry right now is what happened when he was stuck in that soccer net. He could have so easily damaged his neck or his wings. I want to examine them right now, but the moment I get close, it's really clear just how distressed he is.
Yeah, he's quite weak. He shouldn't really just let me do that.
Yeah, I'll get you back. Yeah, sure.
He wants to get rid of me and leave himself there to rest, but we have to check him out and work out why he's walked into this backyard in the first place, but then why he just can't fly away.
It just really worries me that the fight goes out of him so quickly.
Yeah.
The swan's condition is deteriorating fast. Chris is worried the bird is running out of time.
His heart rate's quite slow.
Yep.
He's not in a good way. He's incredibly weak and just really struggling to even just to keep himself standing there.
Oh.
It's all right.
At the Bondi Referral Hospital SASH, 2-year-old Stanley is fighting his own battle. The British Bulldog is struggling to breathe.
I just feel like he's in pain the whole time.
Worried owner Michael is trying his best to keep the Bulldog calm.
Whenever he is around other dogs or gets really hot, he can't breathe properly, his throat swells up. I can't walk more than 500 metres, and that just starts. And it's just, you feel bad for him, you've got to take him home.
Michael, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Andrew Marchesky, how are you? Stanley, you sound like a diesel. That's the loudest snore that I think I've heard out of a bulldog. That's pretty bad. So he's 2 years old. How long has he sounded like this?
Over a year, yeah.
If we don't do something before the next summer, he'll be in a whole heap of trouble. You know, his soft palates?
It's like the flap at the back.
Yeah, the little dangly bit. But theirs is, in dogs, it's much more broad. And in these guys, it's really broad, really thick, and really long. If we don't do something now, his whole voice box will just end up collapsing.
Yeah.
And if it gets to that point, the only thing we can do is put a permanent tracheostomy in him. A tracheostomy, there's a hole in here, and that's, you can do it, but it's really high maintenance, and they don't get a normal quality of life out of it.
Michael knows that if something isn't done soon, he risks losing his buddy.
He's just going to overheat and pass away. You know, that's generally what could happen.
Hello, mate.
Hello, Australian Reptile Park.
Oh, hi, my name's Jodie. I'm wondering if you can help me. We've got a funnel web in our house. I'm home alone with the kids. So I'm not sure if you can come out and...
Yeah, I sure will. Look, don't go near it. If you can keep an eye on it from a distance, that'd be good. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Okay, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Australian Reptile Park Operations Manager Tim Faulkner is on his way to help a family under siege from a funnel web, Australia's deadliest spider.
Hello? Funnel web rescue.
Oh, Tim, that was quick.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Jodie. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. How are you?
Good, thank you. Well, not really. We've got a funnel web in the house.
Funnel webs kill, and people know that, so it's a little bit terrifying when you've got one in your backyard, let alone in your house.
Tony, did you see where it went?
I think it went under the fridge or behind the CD rack.
I don't know how long this spider's been here. Look, I've got goosebumps. It's quite scary, actually.
What did it look like?
It was big and black.
You're pretty brave in here. I can notice you got your feet up.
I'm up now.
You're up. I'm going to have a look.
We've got the heebie-jeebies.
Jodie knows firsthand how dangerous these spiders can be.
My husband stomped on one and killed it, and it actually didn't bite him at all, but within an hour he was sweating and he was green. And, it just gives me the goosebumps because he was so unwell.
There's one part there I can't see behind.
Be careful.
I was worried he might have hurt his neck in the soccer net.
Back in Sydney's north, Chris's concerns about the swan's survival are growing.
He's just got some discoloration in his mouth there, so that'll happen when he's weakened, so his own immune system isn't able to clear out the gunk in his mouth and he's more prone to infection. He's also just got a little bit of discharge coming out of his nose, so fluid coming out of his nostrils. He's got some bugs running through his feathers too, so they only really take hold when they are weakened. So this is something he's been battling for a while now.
Yeah.
This swan looks like he's close to death. The decision he made to stumble into Shelley's backyard, it was a last resort, but hopefully it saved his life. Look, I'm quite worried about him. He's actually in an incredibly bad state. For him to sit like that is a real worry. So I don't even want to wait till I get back to the clinic to treat him. I want to actually start now.
Yep.
He doesn't even look like he's got much time, to be honest.
At Sash, Stanley is in serious trouble. The British Bulldog is fighting for oxygen.
Oh, mate.
It gets worse and worse.
It gets worse and worse. Oh, yeah, you're on report. Yeah. Every breath he takes, he's having to breathe that little bit harder. It creates a lot of negative pressure. And with too much negative pressure, their whole voice box can start collapsing. And there's no point in me trying to look down his throat because he'll just get distressed. So the only way we can do it is to anaesthetise him. Have a look, make the assessment and say, OK, we've got to do this, and then just do it.
I think that's the best option.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think he'll see this. I don't think he'll see the summer through.
And that was what we were worried about?
Yeah, have a lick, and that'll quiet. There you go. Oh, sure. Yeah, go. Go. It's been exciting, mate. Hey? A bit quieter when you sniff.
Andrew wants to operate on Stanley immediately.
We'll just throw him in here.
But first, the Bulldog needs to calm down. For Michael, it's a reluctant goodbye.
So can we come in tomorrow afternoon or just wait?
I would not visit him.
Yeah.
I'd probably not visit him, period.
Just wait to the end.
Yeah, if he gets excited and it's really vascular and if it just sets off a bit of bleeding because he's jumping around, you don't want to do that.
See you, mate. Any operation, human or animal, it's an operation. Things can go wrong.
Is it there?
Not yet. We should be able to find him.
Tim is continuing his search for a lethal funnel web spider. The intruder is terrifying Jodie and her two daughters.
Any dark corner is where he's going to be because it's daylight now. They're nocturnal, so it's all the dark spots that I look.
Watch out, Tim, it doesn't jump out and get you. If he's not under the fridge or cupboard, perhaps he's behind the fish tank.
As soon as it rains and it's cool, the males go out for females. That's the signal. It's cool, get out, and they're not going to dry out.
It's been 30 minutes since Tim's search began.
I see him.
Finally, he spots the deadly spider.
He's in here.
Be careful.
I'm always aware of the fact that you can't get complacent. I always like to remind myself, if I was a carpenter, sooner or later I'm going to hit myself on the finger with a hammer. That can't happen with a funnel web spider. You're dead. At the moment, he thinks he's hidden, so he's just sitting there, crouched. But what we'll expect here in a second is, and why they're famous, as soon as I move this, he's going to rear up, put his fangs up, droplets of venom on the end, ready to bite. Come on, mate. Oh, see that? He just bit the tongs. And I can actually feel that fang, ting, it hits. That's an incredible amount of force for a tiny little spider. If I slip a finger too close for just a split second, bang, he'll bite. Come on, little buddy. In you go. Good spider. There we go. Look at that. That's definitely a Sydney funnel web spider and a male. I can tell that's a male by the size. Female funnel webs, they're bigger, they look scarier, but in fact it's this little male that is the dangerous spider, 5 times more toxic than the female. There he is.
Thank you so much.
That's okay.
For catching our little friend. Thank gosh that Tim was able to locate the funnel web. I'm really relieved. I was so concerned for the children after what had happened to my husband a few years ago. Finding another one in the house was quite frightening.
He's scary. I don't like his fangs.
I think they're all going to sleep easy tonight knowing that spider's with me. And we can take him back now and save some lives.
That's excellent.
This is only the beginning for the spider because now really he goes into a luxurious resort. He gets his self-contained little cabin, he gets a cricket once a week, and we get to milk him and extract that venom that saves lives.
He can't even support his head now on his neck, so he's just getting a bit urgent.
Chris is desperately trying to save the life of a black swan that staggered into this suburban backyard.
We're going to give him some fluids. I've got some saline here we're going to put underneath his skin, just as a way of rehydrating him and hopefully that'll give him a little bit of a boost. But more importantly than that, we're trying to buy some time, because in this state, he's no chance.
Shelley called Chris for help after finding the bird trapped in their soccer net.
We were quite surprised because we've never seen, obviously, a swan in our back garden. I mean, there's lots of swans at Lane Cove National Park, which is kind of close. We thought it might have flown in from there, but because it was so injured, we were really worried how it actually got here in the first place.
The most likely thing happening here is that he, just through absolute exhaustion, through not being able to find enough food, at this time of year where it's breeding season and a lot of swans are getting quite territorial, he's had to shift around and he just hasn't been able to find a home. His final, last desperate act was just to go searching for somewhere else to live and somewhere else to eat. And that's where he's found you.
The fluid has bought the bird some valuable time, but now Chris needs to determine what's making the swan so ill.
Let's just check out his neck. Just with their long neck, they are prone to neck injuries, but he seems to be moving his neck okay. Both wings can actually operate quite well, but right now, there's just no way that he has the energy to flap those wings enough to get off the ground.
Yeah.
So out in the wild, in this condition, he just wouldn't be able to survive. I mean, a dog would attack him or he just wouldn't be able to feed himself and would die as a result of that. But this is really his last chance now. He is quite skinny. When I feel along his breast muscle there's not much of it there. And even his legs are really skinny. What's really strange about his feet is that for a bird that is so incredibly good at flying, he's worn away the skin on his feet, so he's been walking around a lot. And that's a pretty desperate act for a bird when you can fly while you walk. This poor guy is in a terribly weak state. My hope is he doesn't have any internal injuries. The fluids I've given him will certainly help, but he needs further treatment if he's got any chances of surviving. The plan now would be to get him back to the clinic as soon as we can and really check him out and see if there's no other problems going on there and get him some food really start to rebuild his energy because he needs it.
At Sash, 2-year-old Stanley is ready for his life-saving respiratory surgery.
He's been sedated and he's obviously much calmer and quieter. We're going to open up his airways. We'll open up his nostrils because they're really narrow. His soft palate, tighten it up. 99 Stanley. Oh, God. That soft palate's just sitting almost halfway down his windpipe. All Bulldogs, their soft palates are a bit long, but he's a gold medal winner.
If Stanley's overgrown soft palate isn't shortened, Andrew fears the Bulldog wouldn't survive another summer.
When he's breathing really hard, this is just going up and down like that and just obstructing his whole larynx. In extreme cases, if they're breathing so hard and it's, you know, a really hot day, their lungs can fill up with fluid, and that, you know, is really catastrophic. Oh, God. Wow. That's just a huge amount of tissue that I've had to take out there. It's really thick and fleshy. And that's the other problem. When it's so thick like that, it just fills up the whole airway.
Got a hand, mate.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
So what we got?
Neil, meet Wayne.
Wayne?
Neil.
At the Bondi Clinic, Chris has arrived with the critically ill Swan.
So, he's just very weak.
Before treating the Swan, Chris has decided his new patient needs a name.
We've decided to call him Wayne, as in Wayne Swan, Australian Deputy Prime Minister and Treasurer. We just got a little bit political. Good way to guarantee that Wayne only has half the people around here like him.
Whoop. Straight away. Whoa, really smelly.
So, no obvious injuries, wings are intact, neck's fine, but just very weak, a bit uncoordinated as well.
Yep.
So I'm thinking the wobbliness is more to do with the fact he's just very low in energy and just stumbling around.
Yep.
But I just want to check out his belly, just make sure there's no foreign bodies, no hooks, no sinkers.
An X-ray will confirm if Wayne has any internal injuries.
X-ray.
Right, straight away we can tell there are no metal objects sitting in the stomach or the digestive system. They'd be really glowing a really bright white. The really obvious thing to me is just how skinny he is. There's no grey areas of muscle. It's just either bone or it's feathers or it's air, and there's really nothing else. It's been a long time between meals for Wayne, and he's just really struggling, obviously, to make do with what he has, and what he has is very little.
It was touch and go the second time.
Back at Sash, Elizabeth has arrived at reception with her beloved cat Toby.
He's got tick paralysis, but he's just not coping. This is the third time he's had it this year, so it's just been one thing after the other with him.
Hi, I'm Lisa.
Elizabeth.
Nice to meet you. Come through.
Thank you. So Toby had a tick on Sunday that we found. And,
It was a paralysis tick?
It was, yeah.
Okay.
So when I pulled the tick out, it left quite a crater there.
Yeah.
And it came out quite easily, so it looked like it had done its job and was ready to fall out anyway.
Yeah.
And then on Monday, obviously, I noticed the laboured breathing.
He's really not wanting to use his back legs, is he? It's a little bit of movement, but not much. Hey, puppy.
The tick has injected enough toxin into Toby's bloodstream to paralyse his nervous system.
All right, little one. Just check his face. Sometimes if they're paralysed, if the tick is on their face, it can paralyse their blinking. Where was the tick found?
Right on his spine.
The fact that it's come on so quickly, I think it's really important that we just err on the side of caution with him and make sure that we cover all our bases. What I think we should do is clip off all his hair.
Okay. I just want him to be better and pull through. I think there's only so many times a pussycat can fall ill like this.
I really don't think Elizabeth is going to get much sleep tonight. She is so anxious about Toby having a tick. She's been down this road with tick paralysis before. She's anxious that he's going to get worse. In the first 24 to 48 hours, he can deteriorate and deteriorate fast. So it's really important that we watch him very closely.
Come on, buddy.
Tim has removed a male funnel web spider from inside a family home. Now the real work for this spider begins.
First trick's catching them, but it's another thing milking. There's a good boy. It's nothing like milking a cow. We actually want him aggressive at this point. We need to tease him gently. We need him to stand up, rear up like that aggressively. And there we go. 2 droplets of venom. 1, 2. There it is. It can take up to 1,000 milkings to make 1 ampule of antivenom. When you're bitten by a funnel web spider, you know about it. Before the venom even kicks in, their fangs are half a centimetre long and they thrust them into your flesh and you'll know, I've been bitten.
If he had botulism, he shouldn't really be able to constrict his pupil here.
At the Bondi Clinic, Chris has a suspicion about what's causing Wayne's severe condition.
Probably the most worrying thing about Wayne right now is that muscle weakness and that lack of coordination that he has. To me, it looks a lot like botulism. Now, botulism is a toxin that attacks the nervous system. The only way to manage it in a bird like Wayne is to give him plenty of rest, plenty of food and plenty of care, really 24 hours a day, for as long as it takes for him to get over that toxin.
There's a really slight reaction there. If it is botulism, I think it's in its very early stages or very mild form, just because he still is able to support his neck most of the time. Look, I think supportive treatment with fluids and nutrition is probably going to be the answer. To give you an idea just how skinny he is, if you have a look at this wing here, really it's just being held together by this bone here. There's no fat, there's no muscle that is bulking it out. It's just skin, a bone, and a few feathers. So we're essentially giving him chook pellets. So the thing about chook food is it's incredibly high in protein and energy and also vitamins and minerals. Wayne is on the brink of absolute exhaustion, so he's going to need a bit of a hand. That hand is going to be mine. Wayne, that's where my long fingers become very, very handy. Don't shake your head. Getting that food into him and keeping it down isn't as simple as it seems.
Okay, sweetie pie. We'll pop a drip in you and give you some sedation. You'll feel so much better.
Family cat Toby has lost the use of his back legs. It's the 3rd time in just 12 months he's been the victim of a paralysis tick.
Toby's feeling really anxious. He can't use his back legs properly. He's feeling strange and he's becoming very, very stressed. So what we need to do is give him a sedative. That will take the edge off things. Hopefully it will relax, because if he becomes too stressed, then he can deteriorate very, very quickly. Let's give you a little prick now, sweetie pie. Be a good boy, please.
Good boy.
Toby now needs to be administered the tick anti-serum to try and combat the toxin that's infiltrated his bloodstream.
You'll feel much better with this. You will. You will.
All right, baby.
Toby's owner removed a tick from him a few days ago, and what we need to work out is he showing signs from that tick, or is there another tick hiding under his hair coat somewhere? So what we need to do is shave off all his hair so that we can make sure that there's no other tick.
Come on, Lisa. Hand over the clippers.
Haven't I earned it yet?
No, not yet. He's had a tick. He doesn't need anything. Worst happened to him tonight.
Lisa's renowned as the worst hairdresser at Sash. Vet nurses Belinda and Mark are in charge of this clip.
Good boy.
So it's clear that everyone is amused by the fact that I cannot clip. He's got multiple people around helping Toby with his beautiful haircut, but I'm banned from the room. I think I'll just stick to my paperwork. It's probably best for me, best for the cat, best for Elizabeth. Keep it that way.
15 minutes later, Toby is sporting a whole new look.
How's it going? Look at you, handsome boy.
Isn't he stunning?
You're a handsome boy. Look at those flat ears. He is so unimpressed. Any more ticks? Oh, no, okay. All right, let's pop you down. Yes. So we found the tick crater, which is a clear indication that a paralysis tick was there. It's a big scabby hole in their skin that the tick leaves behind once it's fallen off or it's been removed. Fortunately, I haven't found any other ticks, so I think that the tick that was on him a few days ago is the culprit for his signs that he's showing now.
Oh no, it's terrible.
All we have to do now is watch him very, very closely, treat any signs that arise, and hope that he doesn't deteriorate.
That's just a huge amount of tissue that I've had to take out there.
A huge chunk of Stanley's overgrown palate has been removed to help him breathe normally. Next, Andrew needs to widen Stanley's nostrils.
What I'm going to do is just take a wedge of tissue out and suture it closed. It'll be much easier for air to get in. This is probably the bloodiest part of the surgery. We'll do the same on the other side, and every little bit will just make it that much easier for him to breathe. So now we just make sure they wake up quietly and slowly.
Although Andrew's happy with the way the surgery has gone, any excitement to Stanley can cause swelling or rupturing of his delicate blood vessels.
If we don't watch him, he could again suffocate, obstruct and die. So he'll basically be getting 24-hour care for the next 36 hours.
Good dog. Say here comes the aeroplane, but for a bird that can't fly, it's not that funny for you.
Back at the Bondi Clinic, feeding Wayne is proving to be a real challenge.
How's the finger? Taste all right? The worry you always have with these birds with the very long necks is that they've got a great regurgitation reflex. If he's not liking the food or if it's just too stressful for him to handle, as quickly as it goes down, he'll just bring it straight back up. So each time I feed him, I'm just really keen to keep his head nice and high. You're right. All good. A little napkin for that.
It's been a huge day for Wayne, but it's not over yet. Chris now needs to clear the Swan of the lice attacking his body.
Should we get rid of those parasites? No? No, I would say yes. It's a yes. No? No, it's definitely a yes. Be unlike a politician to lie, I know, but in this situation, it should be a yes. Parasites?
It's crawling on me.
Yeah, I know.
How big is it?
No.
Wayne's decided to share the parasite love with new best friend Neil.
No, it's not head lice, but it's a feather louse. So
Squish it!
to get it? Yeah. That's what you had in there. Ooh. It looks like it's been pregnant. You may have eggs in there now.
Don't.
They hatch pretty quickly.
Straight to the barber's, shave my head.
After worming Wayne, Chris begins the final stage in the Swan's treatment.
The lice you can see on Wayne are really a sign that his own immune system just hasn't been coping, because he should be able to get rid of those himself. But with this spray, we'll be able to get rid of the ones that are on him right now, and hopefully, once he gets some food into him, he'll be able to take care of the rest. Hey mate, this should ease the stress, Wayne. It really should.
Oh, did that get me?
Oh, it's strong enough. Poor Neil, you got to feel for him. I mean, the lice are one thing, but then for Wayne to poo on him, It's really stretching the friendship. That's one vote that Wayne's lost there. Wayne, you wouldn't get away with that in Parliament House. Why'd you do it here? We've done everything we can now to help Wayne, but the fact is he's so incredibly weak, he can't even flap his wings, so he's got no chance right now of being returned to the wild. What he needs is a lot of rest and a lot of care, so he's going to go off to wires.
He's going to need a lot more time just doing that. Plenty of food, plenty of fluids. Without those parasites trying to suck the energy out of him, then he's a much better chance now of actually making a full recovery.
Here we go. 2 droplets of venom. 1, 2.
Back at the Australian Reptile Park, Tim is finishing one of the world's most dangerous jobs, milking a lethal funnel web spider.
Now, this is our little mate here, and he looks pretty vicious. He's a male. But have a look at a female. They are scary. Whoa, look at that. I wouldn't be surprised if those fangs would almost go through plastic. Female's almost twice the size. Look at that. She's like some kind of kung fu funnel web. Look at these 2 spiders. Both of them are just there, fangs reared at me. You know, I'm saying, it's all right, guys. I'm finished. Look at it. Have a look at them. Settle down. Who would I rather be, a female or male funnel web? Female's twice the size, male's 5 times more toxic, but the female eats him after they mate. I don't know. Flush it out. Our biggest problem with the funnel web program is access to funnel webs. We need community support. We need people to tell us, I have a funnel web. We collect those spiders, milk them, save lives. I've got a little reward for you. Oh, that is one hungry spider.
Toby, how are you feeling today, man? How are you feeling today, little mouse? You a bit stronger? No. Yes, you are.
Last night, Toby arrived at Sash unable to walk after being bitten by a paralysis tick. Today, there are still signs of the poison attacking his system.
How embarrassing, Toby. Yeah. Absolutely. It wasn't me who did the haircut, so I can't get blamed. Toby's going to go home today. His mum is very anxious to see him. She's going to look after him at home and continue the rest of his nursing care. And it can take up to a few weeks for him to really regain his strength. So he might be wobbly in the back legs for the next couple of weeks. He's going to have to be kept indoors, really strictly watched, making sure he's eating and drinking, going to the toilet normally. I think she's going to have her hands full.
Owner Elizabeth has arrived with plenty of extra hands to help Toby. Arcadia and Max are ready for the job.
He likes me petting him and I hug him a lot.
I'm just hoping they'll be quiet enough to give Toby the rest he needs. So we have to be very conscious of the fact that we've got a sick cat at home.
Hi, how are you? I've got a surprise for you in here. Look who's in here.
Hey, Tobes.
Darling.
Oh, Tobes, look at you. Oh, look at you. Much relieved. I came in quite concerned, but I'm very relieved that we can bring Toby home.
What do you guys think of the haircut?
Sort of good.
Sort of good?
Sort of.
He doesn't want to look at me. And I didn't even cut his hair. Toby was very lucky that it wasn't me with the clipper blades. Goodbye.
Thanks again.
See you later, my pleasure. Take care. Bye, Toby.
Come on, Stanley. Hey, you gonna come out and see what you're doing? I can't hear you.
Stanley is also waiting for his turn to go home. It's hard to believe that when Stanley first arrived at Sash, the staff could barely hear themselves think above the Bulldog's laboured breathing.
Stanley, good boy, come here.
It's been an amazing transformation.
It's a bit better, isn't it, mate? Oh, what a good dog. Really, really good. I definitely couldn't have hoped for anything better than this, you know, just a few days down the track. Sit. Oh, what a good sit. What a good boy. Can I have a look at your nose? Well, that's healing together well. You're not snoring too much. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. It's all right. Hey? Oh, he's a good boy. Yes, OK. The proof of the pudding is going to be when he goes out and meets Michael and Brittany, because he'll get really excited. And, you know, if he doesn't sound like a steam train after that, then I'll have done my job.
I'm excited to see him, but a bit nervous, because I just want him to be better, really.
Stan!
Stan!
Who's that?
Pretty exciting.
Don't excite him too much.
No, Stanley was so excited to see Brittany and Mike, but he was quiet as a mouse. You just couldn't hear him. That means I've done what I set out to do.
I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Thank you so much for everything. Thanks a lot.
Lovely to meet you. That's a pleasure. Yeah.
Good boy.
This summer will be a breeze for him. I think he's going to have a pretty normal bulldog life.
Someone's about to come and collect you and take good care of you, huh? Sound all right? All the food you want, all the drink you want. It's like an all expenses paid junket. I know you get those in politics.
At the Bondi Clinic, Chris is confident Wayne is now in a stable enough condition to be handed over to rescue organisation Wires.
Hey guys, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you. All right, so it's time to meet Wayne.
Volunteers Katrina and Justin will be Wayne's new foster family.
Oh, he's a young one. Oh, hello, Wayne.
Right now, what Wayne needs is rest. He needs food, but also he needs 24-hour care if he's going to be any chance of getting through this. So he's had some fluids, he's had an X-ray which was clear, I've treated him for his parasites and also wormed him. So he's all yours.
Yes, oh, I'm looking forward to it.
But look, the one thing we've really noticed is just how incredibly weak he is.
Yes,
so.
they are usually very aggressive. He would be up on his feet now and want to have
a bit of a go at us.
Yeah. So look, if you could take him in and
definitely
give him all the nutrition he needs and let him rest up, then that'll be fantastic.
Very flat. Yeah. We've got some swans at home, so we'll have lots of company.
Wayne now gets to swan off to 5-star accommodation for swans with Justin and Katrina. From there, he's going to get his strength back, and then and only then, Wayne, will he go looking for love. They're the doctor's instructions. Don't go looking for love unless you're ready, Wayne. It's going to take all your strength.